Good morning, students. Let's continue our exercise 13.2 of chapter number 13, direct and inverse proportion. In this exercise, we will learn about inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means if one quantity increases, then another quantity decreases, then there is inverse proportion. Now, in this question, it is given to you, if 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours, how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? Here, number of workers, 15 workers. Here, number of workers given to you and number of hours is given to you. 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours. How many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? If number of hours reduces, then number of workers will be increased. Here, as we increase the number of workers, time taken to build the wall decreases. Here, if one quantity increases, then another quantity decreases. So, there is a inverse proportion. Let X workers do the same work in 30 hours. In inverse proportion, we have 15 multiplied by 48, that is equals to X multiplied by 30. In inverse proportion, there is a product of values of X corresponding to the values of Y. Now, you have to find out the value of X. Here, 30 is the multiplier of X. When it goes to the left hand side, it becomes the divisor. 15 2s are 30, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. X is equals to 24. That means 24 workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours. In this way, X is 24. 24 workers will be required. Let's move to next question. In this question, in a hostel of 50 girls, there are food provisions for 40 days. If 30 more girls join the hostel, that means in a hostel now there are 50 plus 30, 80 girls. 30 more girls join the hostel. How long will these provisions last? As the number of girls increases, the food provision will decrease. So there is a case of inverse proportion. Here, total girls will be 30 more girls join the hostel. So total girls will be 50 plus 30, that is 80 girls. Let X be the number of days with food provisions for 80 girls. With food provisions for 80 girls. Now you have to find out how long will these provisions last. That means for 80 girls, how many days the food provision lasts. Now here number of girls are given to you, number of days are given to you. As the number of girls increases, number of days decreases. Here number of girls are given to you and number of days are given to you. If there are 50 girls in a hostel, then the food provision lasts for 40 days. If there are 80 girls, then you have to find out how many days the food provision will last. Here we are let, if there are 80 girls, suppose X number of days. As the number of girls increases, the food provision will decrease. So there is a case of inverse proportion. Now, here 50 multiplied by 40, that is equals to 80 multiplied by x. In inverse proportion, there is a product of values of x corresponding to the values of y. Here 50 multiplied by 40, that is equals to 80 multiplied by x. Here 80 is the multiplier. So when it goes to the left hand side, it becomes the divisor. 0 is cancelled out with 0. 4 2s are 8. 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. X is equals to 25 days. If there are 80 girls in a hostel, then the food provision will last for 25 days. In this way, you can solve questions related to inverse proportion. Let's move to next question. In this question, a factory requires 42 machines to produce a number of articles in 63 days. That a machine takes 63 days to produce particular number of articles. How many machines would be required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days? That means if we reduce the number of days, then how many machines would be required? If we and you have to produce the same number of articles. If we reduce the number of days, that means machine would be increased. If we increase the number of machines, then in reduced number of days, that means in 54 days, you have to produce the same number of articles. Here, as we increases the number of machines, the number of days will be decreased. So there is a case of inverse proportion. Let x be the number of machines to produce the same number of articles in 54 days. Here number of machines are given to you and number of days are given to you. If there are 42 machines, then they produce the same number of articles in 63 days. X be the number of machines to produce the same number of articles in 54 days. Here, as we increase the number of machines, the number of days or time taken by machines to produce the same number of articles will decrease. So there is a case of inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, we do product of the values of x corresponding to the values of y. Here 42 multiplied by 63, that is equals to x multiplied by 54. You have to find out the value of x. So it is 42 multiplied by 63 divided by 54, that is equals to x. Now 9 6 are 54, 9 sevens are 63, 6 sevens are 42, 7 sevens are 49. 49 is equals to x. That means you have to require 49 machines to produce the same number of articles in 54 days. That means 49 machines will be required. Let's move to the next question. In this question, a car covers a distance in 40 minutes with an average speed of 60 km per hour. Now, you have to check here. Speed is given in terms of hour, time is given in terms of minutes. That means you have to convert into same units. A car covers a distance 40 divided by 60. If we divide the minute by hour, it is If we divide the minute by 60, it converts into hour. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. It is 2 by 3 hours. Here 40 minutes. You have to convert 40 minutes to hours. How can we convert 40 minutes to hours? 40 divided by 60. That is equals to 2 by 3 hours. A car covers a distance 2 by 3 hours with an average speed of 60 km per hour. It is given to you. Now, what would be the average speed to cover the same distance in 25 minutes? That means you have to calculate the speed and time is given to you in terms of minutes, 25 minutes. You have to convert minute into hours. If we divide 25 divided by 60, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5 2s. It is 5 by 12 hours. That means you have to find out the average speed of car to cover the same distance in 5 by 12 hours. As the time decreases, average speed increases. So these are in inverse proportion. Here, average speed is given to you and time is given to you. You have to find out the average speed. Here, average speed is given to you and time is given to you in terms of hours. In 60 km per hour, at an average speed of 60 km per hour, car covers a distance in 40 minutes. That means 2 by 3 hours. Let x be the average speed to cover the same distance in 25 minutes. That means 5 by 12 hours. As the time decreases, speed increases. So there is a case of inverse proportion. So we do the multiplication product of corresponding values of x and y. X multiply by 5 by 12. Now you have to find out the value of x. 60 multiply by 2 by 3. Here 5 by 2 is a multiplier. When it goes to the left hand side, it becomes a reciprocal. That means 12 by 5. 3 4s are 12. 5 5 1s are 5. 5 2s are 10. Here 12 multiplied by 2, 24. 24 multiplied by 4, that is 96. It is 96 km per hour. Here 96 km per hour is an average speed of the car to cover the same distance in 25 minutes. And this way you can solve questions related to inverse proportion. Thank you.